Some plants need a head start before they go into the garden. Today, I'll show you how I sow seeds in seedling trays to give them the best beginning. Namaskaram, I'm Srideep and welcome back to Blossom Your Way, where we focus on growing what matters in your garden, your home, and your life. If you check your seed packet, it will usually tell you whether to raise seedlings in trays or sow them directly in the garden. If your seeds say direct sowing, please refer to the previous video where I showed you how you can directly sow your seeds in your garden. For these seeds, it says raise seedlings. So I'm starting them in trays. This gives them a warm, protected environment to germinate and grow strong before transplanting. First is I start by cleaning my trays to remove any old soil or residue. This helps prevent diseases that can harm our young seedlings. After washing the trays, I let them dry completely before filling them with fresh seed raising mix. What I like to do is I like to prepare my plant labels in advance, either with a label printer or just a pencil on a plastic tag. Doing this now saves confusion later, especially when you have multiple varieties in one tray. Once I have my plant labels ready and my seedling trays have dried, I then start to fill the trays with the seed raising mix. If you'd like to see exactly how I make my mix, I have linked my seed raising mix video above. If for any reasons you prefer not to do your own seed raising mix, please purchase the seed raising mix from gardening centers. Seed raising mixes are light and fluffy and they offer a great environment for your gentle seeds to sprout very quickly. Garden soil can be very dense. I use the plant labels to divide the trays into sections. This tray here is a 72 cell tray and I'm sowing multiple varieties of tomatoes, chilies and eggplants in this example. What I have done here, I have given each plant type 6 cells. After I've done this, I gently press the mix into each cell to remove any air pockets and give the seeds a stable base. I sow one seed per cell. It makes transplanting easier later and avoids unnecessary thinning. After that, I cover the seeds with a fine layer of mix, just enough to protect them without burying them too deep. Once I'm done, I water it gently but thoroughly so the soil is evenly moist. Please remember that the seed raising mix was already moist when I first put it into the trays. Then I place my trays in the greenhouse for warmth and protection while they germinate. Seeds don't need much sunlight until they sprout, so I keep them in the simple, inexpensive greenhouse in our garage. I do check them daily for moisture, and if the top layer looks dry, I give them a light watering. If you don't have a greenhouse, you can place your trays anywhere indoors, on a windowsill, a table, anywhere warm and sheltered. Just remember, indoors they may dry out faster, so you need to water more often. When I first started gardening, I kept my seedling pots outside, as you can see here, and only a few years ago did I invest in this little greenhouse. In a few weeks, these seedlings will be ready for their next stage in the garden. And that's it for sowing seeds in trays, the perfect way to give your plants a strong start indoors. We have now covered reading seed packets, direct sowing and seedling trays. So you're ready to start your own plants from seed. In the next video, I will show you another method I like to use for plants that don't enjoy root disturbance by sowing them in peat pots. We will be starting corn and okra and I will show why this method works so well for them. Until then, please keep growing what matters. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to start. Now, if you have found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with friends and family who love gardening. That's how our gardening community can grow together.